Hello everyone, Tanya Siddiqui here, and today I'm going to talk to you about anxiety. Anxiety is a very common mental disorder, and about 20% of adolescents and children are affected by anxiety over a lifespan. Anxious children could be very quiet and well behaved and often go unnoticed by their parents, caregivers, and educators. Alternatively, anxious children can also be very disruptive and can display behavioral issues and are often diagnosed as having attention deficit disorder or just simply being a bad kid. Unfortunately, untreated anxiety can have dire consequences. It can lead to depression, relationship issues, and decrease in quality of life. There are some symptoms to look for if you are suspecting that your child is going through anxiety disorder. Some of the signs and symptoms that you can observe in children who are going through anxiety disorder are restlessness, agitation, inattention or poor focus, somatic symptoms like stomach ache, headaches, avoidance, tantrums, crying, refusing to go to school, meltdowns before school about socks, shoes, clothing, difficulty during transitions within school or within schools and other activities. I will be talking more about anxiety disorder in my videos that will follow. Today, I would like you to meet a local mom who is also a clinical counselor serving children and families in Whiterock, South Surrey area of British Columbia in Canada. She will be shedding some light on anxiety disorder and her methods of how she helps and supports children and families. So let's welcome Anita Sharma. Hello, Anita. Thank you for being here today. How are you?
Hi, Tanya. Thank you so much for having me. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you very much. And can you please tell us something about your background, what you do?
Yes, absolutely. I am a local mom to South Surrey, and I'm a registered clinical counselor. I do therapy. I've been in mental health since 2005, and my background is I specialize in doing therapy for school-age children, usually aged 5 to 18, and their families. And I also work with new mothers who are experiencing anxiety and depression. My area of specialty is cognitive behavioral therapy, as well as dialectical behavioral therapy, which is really bringing in mindfulness. And I also use play therapy. All of my therapy is fun and interactive and applied and intended to be really thoughtful and non-intimidating for children and their families to look forward to come to therapy and to start their journey of healing. And so I have a really applied and fun approach in therapy.
Wow, that sounds wonderful. Thank you. So can you elaborate a bit more about children's anxiety? Is it a normal part of their growing up or something specific in their environment? Or is it something that comes from their early years experiences? Since we know that early years are very important for children's brain development and 90% of brain develops before the age 5. So yeah, can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, absolutely. Early years are so key and so important. It's such a good point. They actually say the biggest predictor of childhood anxiety is parental anxiety. And so for this reason, I say that working in therapy with children should be healing for the entire family. One of the things that I consider in my approach is 3 different causes of anxiety. It's something related to biology, perhaps genes or hormones.
Yeah.
Something related to psychology, such as previous trauma, or something related to sociology, such as there's a life factor that's happening for this family. So I really work on therapy that is healing for the entire family.
If you could give families any advice, what would you tell them about mental health?
If I could tell families any one piece of advice about mental health, I would tell them that they need to think of their mental health as an investment, just like we do with our medical or physical health, just like we do when we invest in the right tools and computers for our children and ourselves to do homework, and we invest in soccer and gymnastics and karate. Families need to understand that mental health is something else to invest in and to take control and ownership over, and to really invest in the early years, because that is a tool that their children will have for a lifetime.
Wow, that's a great advice. And I really think that mental health is very important and we must take care of that. So, anything exciting coming up for the subscribers of this channel and our Facebook group that you want to share with our community?
Yeah, there's a couple of really exciting things. The first is after receiving phone call from families, I have created curriculum around children's mental health workshops. They're based on age. So your child will get placed in a workshop based on their age, and they run monthly. And each child who comes will receive a toolbox to take home to apply their learnings about mental health. It's being done in a healing space, and it includes psychoeducational as well as clinical skills. And every youth who comes will get a free ticket with their parent, with a paying parent, to go to the yoga bar, so that we're combining the physical health with the mental health aspects. And there's something really exciting for this community related to those workshops. If you subscribe to the Rediscover Early Childhood YouTube channel, and you mention on here that this is where you saw the video, and you book for a workshop, you will get a free 1-hour session with myself where we can talk about your family needs. We can debrief mental health tools that you might need, as well as provide any supported referrals for ongoing mental health needs.
Well, thank you very much for your generosity and for the information you provided. I'm sure all parents will really benefit from this information. Thank you very much, Anita.
Thanks for having me. Take care.